All right, guys, so charting the text. Those of you who missed this assignment today, or those of you who weren't prepared for class, here's how you chart the text. If after this lesson you're still confused, you need to come in and see me before school or after school or ART or seminar, and please make use of that time so that you do not get confused as we continue on. This is a skill we'll use throughout the entire year. So you're going to be using the table. This looks a little bit different than the one you have, but you'll have a table similar to this. Yours says saying and doing, and you will have this article. Your article's paragraphs should be numbered 1 through 8. You should also have your verb chart available as well. And this is what your verb chart looks like. Now in class we went through and wrote synonyms by every single one of the words in this top portion. Those are the words that we wrote synonyms for. So if you're analyzing, you might actually be critiquing. You might actually be looking deeply at something. If you're arguing, you might be debating or disagreeing. If you're asserting, you might be supporting an opinion. So going through these and trying to figure out what is the author actually doing. Fill in as many as you can and then ask me for help with finding synonyms for the ones that you're unable to figure out on your own at home. So let's look at our article. Again, you've numbered your paragraphs 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to look at paragraphs 1, just like we did with our homework, and paragraphs 2. And those are the paragraphs I'm going to focus in on. Looking at say and do. Your saying is here. Please put 1, 2 in this box here. 3, 4 in the second box on the far left. 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are the notes you should have. Here are some questions you need to ask. What is the section about? Paragraph 1 and 2. What is it about? What is the content? And what did you learn from this? You should put one sentence in this box. So going back to read paragraphs 1 and 2, we know that it's about college. We know that it's about success. We know that it's about the good life. And we know that it's about people having kind of a change in success. Unemployment rates are discussed. Doing this pretty quickly because it's the end of the day and I'm getting ready to go home. So I'm just trying to get as many little ones in here as I can. They talk about the economy. So using all of that information, coming back to your chart, you're answering those 3 questions at the top, such as for paragraphs 1 and 2. It is harder to get an occupation than before, even with higher education. So I did not reuse any keywords. All keywords must be changed to your own meaning. So this must be in your own words. So when you look at this note here, it's in your own words. Do not reuse any terms or key terms or claims in the article. You need to find synonyms, and you're finishing the sentence. Basically, the paragraphs are saying that, and that's what you write in this first box. So then looking at the doing side, you'll do the saying the same way for every single one, following these same rules. When you look at the doing side, what is the author doing in the text? They're giving an example, interpreting data, sharing an anecdote, summarizing information, reflecting on a process. Let's look at your verb chart. You're going to choose from these high frequency verbs. These verbs help you to sound academic in your writing, and this will translate into your summary. So when you're looking at these, let's say, what is the author doing in paragraphs 1 and 2? They are contrasting conditions from before till now. So you're looking back here, this is the do. So you're using a verb from your verb chart to write one sentence describing what the author is doing to get their main point across. There's one sentence in each of these boxes. You're going to do the same directions for this entire column on the right for the doing portion. If you get stuck or need help, you need to come see me during ART or seminar. Please, in the future, prepare for class so that you can do this with us and it will make a lot more sense. Thank you for listening. Enjoy your night. Please turn this in the next day of class, your next class day.